everybody, today I have an opportunity to learn from amazing coach and incredible performer Madam Burnz. In this video will be a lot of fire thing, and please don't try it at home, and if you want to try to do something similar, please find a professional who will be able to help you do this. Stay safe and enjoy the video. Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What do you recommend for people who wants to start perform with the fire? The first step.
Well, the first step is consult a professional. Number one, fire is very dangerous. Once you burn yourself, you're screwed. There's kind of no going back. So there's no better way to learn than finding a professional and whatever you want to do and consulting them.
How big is your experience?
Oh, well, I've been eating fire professionally since about 2005, so...
Oh, that's pretty much experienced.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I finally found professional here, so yeah. And usually the first lesson is about the safety probably, right?
Yeah, exactly. The first lesson is about the safety. Some gear here, obviously water.
Water first.
This is a fire safety blanket.
Firefighter use the same, right?
Yeah. So this is called, in fire performers usually use these black cloths called duvetines. This is actually a fire safety blanket that I got from a fire safety supply distributor. So
the second is the fire, how you say, fire resistant thing.
yeah, fire safety blanket.
This
is a way to extinguish the fire.
Yes. So if I burn myself today, you will cover me with this one, right?
I will definitely cover you with that one.
Okay, cool.
Of course, I have our Lysol spray for staying clean.
Okay, Lysol spray is for staying clean just because...
Because it's nothing to do with fire, all about coronavirus.
All about the... Unfortunately, yeah, the time right now is a little bit tense, so we have to protect ourselves with this beautiful thing.
So today we're going to do a lesson in fire eating. We're not actually going to eat fire today because you don't usually do that on your first fire eating lesson, but you will learn a couple other ways to extinguish fire and also to move it around with your hands, just getting comfortable with holding the fire and things like that.
What if I will be a good student? Can I just taste a little?
If you really want to, we can, definitely.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Sure,
I'm not gonna push hard.
We'll see how far we go. So these are fire eating torches. These are both made from aluminum. They are coated in a insulating plastic. My friend Adam Lobo, also known as Raised in Flames, makes these in New Zealand. And these are very fancy and elegant fire eating torches. So that's the base of them. The top of the torch is made from a material called Kevlar. Kevlar is a bulletproof material. What happens, and that is what the top of the torch is made out of. As you can see, I have two different sizes of fire eating torches.
For different size of mouth.
For different sizes of mouth, exactly. And people typically think that when you're eating fire that the bigger the torch, the more difficult. Actually, a smaller torch is more difficult because when you eat fire, what you're doing is you're suffocating the flame. You're not actually swallowing the fire. Don't swallow fire, never swallow fire. First rule is that you inhale before you eat, so that way you don't...
Yeah, to keep your lung busy.
Exactly, so that way you don't swallow fire down your esophagus. That's one of the main risks of fire eating, is not burning your throat. So having a bigger wick occupies more space in your mouth. Oh,
so it occupies more space, and the bigger torture, like, eat all oxygen in your mouth faster, so you risk get burned like less.
Exactly. The more oxygen you have in your mouth, the more likely you are to get burned. From fire eating.
That's cool. A lot of performers use kind of tricks and like secrets of their show. This is not a secret, right?
No, I mean, well, fire eating in and of itself is one of the first rules that I always tell people about fire eating is that you never need to tell anybody where you learn to eat fire. Fire eating is a magical art, and I really like to preserve the mystique of fire eating. The internet now, everything's all over the place, so.
Yeah, but I still admire that idea of something mysterious, and yeah, it sounds good because it has spirit. Having skills is cool too.
Yeah.
Hey Alex.
Partner.
Alex Veteran over here, fire safety and assistance.
Fire safety. We've also done some fire performances together. Yeah, so this is the fuel. So I'm gonna pour some of this inside of here.
Okay.
This is an ammunition box.
Yeah, I recognize it.
It's a good way to store their fuel because it's leak safe. So if you knock over this case and it's closed, the fuel won't drip out.
So there is still a risk, right? So
There's all kinds of risks. So fire eating, like I said, the main risk is that once you put the fire in your mouth, you inhale as opposed to exhale or hold your breath. In that case, you would burn your esophagus, and you really don't want that because it's almost impossible to repair. And then obviously the other, well, not necessarily obviously, but the other risks are just burns, anywhere from 1st degree to 3rd degree burns.
Oh, doesn't sound good.
No, it's you definitely don't want that. So that's why
Step by step.
Exactly, step by step. Knowing how, getting comfortable with fire is just a step-by-step process. Some people are immediately comfortable with it, and they just like go from lighting up the torch to eating it, and other people are a little bit more nervous. Yeah, when you have like a giant foot flame like really close to your face, some people tend to get a little bit nervous. So knowing what to do with that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a skill called the jellyfish. A jellyfish is a way to extinguish the torch magically.
Okay.
You want to put your torches in the fuel, but then you'll notice when you lift them off that the fuel is leaking. So another risk is getting fuel all over the place and not you catching on fire, but your zone catching on fire. So I do something like this inside of the kit to spin off the excess fuel. So that way when I take my torch out, it's not dripping anywhere.
Okay, so be accurate with fuel.
When you light the torch is going to go through 3 stages. What happens is that the first stage is the liquid stage. The liquid stage is when the fuel is burning off the torch. This is the time when you can do these moves such as the jellyfish.
Oh.
Voila, magic.
Cool.
So that's the jellyfish. That's going to be your first feat in fire eating. I'll do it again so that way I can give a little bit more of instruction.
Thank you, Alex.
So there's only a limited amount of time that you can do jellyfish, as you have to do it during the liquid phase when the fuel is burning. And that is about right now. There's a couple other tricks you can do during that time. What happens is you bring the torch down, you bring it up. It creates a, I don't know, you can probably replay that, but it creates like a mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
You have to bring it up and straight down.
Okay, so technique, we're going up and then straight down.
Straight down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Let's try.
trick number 1. And then you're gonna bring it down, and then you're gonna bring it straight up.
and then
yes.
down.
Exactly.
Okay.
And look for that mushroom.
Okay. Okay.
Start with the tip going up also. See how your torch is like that? You want to start with it more up. Upright already.
Like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Look for the mushroom.
Yay! Turn it down.
Oh yeah, nice one.
It's actually a little bit harder than it looks like.
When you did the jellyfish, it got blurry just in that very second.
Okay, it's okay.
So let's see if we get it a second time.
I'm still learning, so
That's all good.
it's always process.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Okay, I was thinking that I got it, but no.
Wait for the flame to like settle. Make sure you start with the torch going up and straight down. Yeah,
Straight down.
that one looks good. You brought it up a bit to the side.
It's hard.
Yeah. And
Up.
yeah.
Come on. Okay.
So now the torch is getting to the point where it's in the vapor phase, so it's not, you might not be able to jellyfish it at this point in the burning. But I'll show you another trick for putting it out. So these torches are hollow torches. That means that they're full. So you can do something like this. You can blow out the vapor.
Nice. It just disappeared in front of my face. That's cool. Like this? Mm-hmm. This is enough, right?
Yeah. And then pick it up and then spin like that. That looks good? Mm-hmm. All right, light it up. Yes. And magic. Nice. Yes, slower up. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, actually, I was truly believe that as fast as I move, it will be easier to extinguish the fire, but it's not true. Slow up and then just down, and it works. It's pretty cool that it doesn't work like, you know, like you're expecting for. No, it feels so light and like a little bit powerful, like fire control.
That's why you always consult a professional. So you want to have an interesting way of lighting your torch. You wet your finger with fuel, light the torch.
Nice. Finger lighter.
Finger light. All right.
Okay, I'll do the same. Kids, don't try it at home.
Don't.
Adults, don't try it at home.
Don't.
You can try it in warehouse, but it's on your responsibility. I think when I'm talking, yeah, too much talking.
Yeah, you got it. Woo! Natural.
And can I try?
Okay, yes.
There was mushroom.
That time you mushroomed. Yahoo!
When you do it, it's like so satisfying. It's like,
yes.
Wow, and satisfaction. Like, oh, so good.
All right, so we know that you are not afraid to hold fire and set your hand on fire. So let's do the first trick where you're gonna try and set your mouth on fire, and then we'll go into the eating fire.
Okay.
So this is called a tongue transfer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start, you have to inhale, lick your lips, because if your lips are moist, then they won't burn, they're less likely to burn. You're gonna stick your head back and stick your tongue out. Inhale, lick, head back.
Oh, that's cool.
You can do it without fuel on your tongue, it's harder.
Okay, that feels tricky.
You want to be wearing, if you're doing fire, you want to be wearing clothes that don't burn, like cotton or leather. You don't want to be wearing like nylons or plastics or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just like you can like,
exactly.
and this will be like perfect performance.
It's okay. Took it. All right.
Okay.
So head back, tongue out. Your tongue is like flat like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you got it. Flat tongue. Yes. Yes. 1, 2. Ooh, wow.
First try.
Natural dragon.
Wait.
All right, then you can try doing a double jellyfish.
Yeah,
too.
that's all.
Okay, you got it. Yeah. Ooh, 1.
1.
Yep. Whoa.
Solid, right? Just because you are next to professional, you feel more confident. This is big credit for Madam Burnz. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, you're a great student. You're doing great. A lot of people are really afraid to eat fire. A lot of people are really scared to like put the fire on their mouth. So you're just like going right for it, nailing the tricks.
I was playing with the matches when I was a kid a lot. A lot. My parents doesn't know probably about this, but I play a lot. The matches that disappeared, I took them.
So the technique is like this. So you inhale, lick your lips, and then you stick back your head. You're gonna put the torch right on your tongue, like this, flat.
Okay, so the face, when you put in tongue, it means that you control where exactly this thing, right?
Yes, you're saying when you
Can I try with the...
Yeah, please.
So you head back.
Inhale.
Oh, I forgot inhale.
That is crucial.
Well, okay, inhale to keep your lung busy. This is safety.
Flat on the tongue, and then, okay, close. So you want to make sure what you want to do is you want to put the torch on your tongue and then tilt your head all the way back. So it's like this.
Oh, I wasn't tilting too much.
And then and then you close your mouth around the torch. Yeah.
It tastes bad.
It doesn't taste good. Trick where if you cup your hand, you can make like a trail. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's a cool one. You can do the same thing going downwards. Yeah. Nice. So this is how you know that the torch is still in the liquid phase. Okay. All right. So now I'm starting to feel my torch getting a little bit hot. So this is a good time to eat the fire. So.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, right? All right. So.
Are you sure that it's safe?
Well, yeah. Yes. I'm sure that it's safe. So, all right. So you're gonna inhale.
You first.
Lick your tongue. All right. So.
Is it hot?
No, because it wasn't in the place where it was burning the torch. It was just in the vapor phase.
Mine's fine? Can you check?
Yeah, yours is fine. Yours is at the right space. Bring your hand a little bit down lower. Inhale, inhale. Head back, tongue out. Flat on the tongue.
Okay, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit worried about it, but it's warm.
Yeah, is it getting now? See, now it's too hot. See how the Kevlar is burning? So
It's too late?
yeah, you can try the other trick. It's gonna be, oh, all right, there we go, boom.
I was expected that it will be not easy.
This shit is no joke, you know?
Yeah.
Fire eating is no joke, serious business.
I feel uncomfortable just because I feel that I don't control the situation. Because from here it's very hard to see and like...
So it's all about the head movement at that point. After, don't put the torch on your tongue right now because of the wet fuel, but it's all about throw your head back.
And just like put it inside as deep as possible.
It's already
and it
gonna
will be for sure. I'm just nervous. Okay, for people who don't know me, if I'm start saying stupid things, it means that I'm nervous. Okay, it's burning. I see it's burning, and it's good. But when you think that it's going to your mouth, it's a little bit not good.
It's a different story. Yes, there you go. That's vertical. All right, he's got the position.
I light it up.
Okay.
Okay, and you touch it, and if it's good or not. You see, it's burning. Is it okay?
Well, that's okay. It's just right at the bottom there.
Okay, so it's
So,
too
boom.
late.
Okay, too early.
It's turned.
Too early. Too early. The flame's really bright. Nice. Do a little twirl. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's a good way to put it out. Sometimes I'll even do a jellyfish.
I think it's too hot.
I don't think it's too hot. I think it's still wet though. So
But it's hot.
it's not hot. Like it's not hot yet. It's still wet. So the fuel is burning off. My hands were like getting wet, but
Oh, yeah.
it's about to be there. So it's starting to go blue. So you have a short window of time when you can actually eat the torch and not be in jeopardy of burning your mouth. So this is your moment.
Right now?
So, yes, right now. So inhale. Lick your lips on the tongue, flat, 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 and then tilt your head back. Make sure you get your tongue all the way out. You almost set your face on fire. Flat. Flat. Yeah, okay.
Spasm. Spasm.
You can't think about it, right?
Really, I'm serious. Damn.
No, this is serious. It's fire eating, serious business. And then you're gonna move the torch in a really fast motion. Yeah.
Magic.
Magic.
Okay. To be honest, I want to put it and feel the edge, but I didn't feel, so I did it one more time, and I panicked.
Okay, that's okay. This is a crazy thing, you know, this is scary. You're putting fire in your mouth. You know, there's a reason why.
I think I have no space for this shit in my mouth.
Stick out your tongue like as far as you can. And then also you're doing like this with, okay, yeah, there you go. When you stick out your tongue, you're doing like this.
I just got it. Throw up effect. Sorry.
Okay, this is hilarious. Nice. All right. You're good. You got this. You can do this.
Right now.
No, you gotta wait for some of the.
This is the awkward part, waiting. I don't like waiting to see it. It's burning.
Okay, do a twirl. One twirl. Finger twirl. Now is the time. Now is the moment. It's starting to get blue, so you're right there. This is it. You got it. Inhale, flat on the tongue, and back. Suffocate.
I panicked again. I tried to put it inside, but it didn't put. I decided to do it like fast. Can I?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because
totally.
I want to like control and then put. Just
Okay.
like do it fast, like bam, bam.
All
One
right.
move.
Okay, all right, so remember to inhale. All right, you got it.
It's
Going
still,
for it.
It's still
Still hot, still wet.
still wet, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right, do another spin. Yes. Boom. Okay. All right.
Still.
Okay.
Oh, it's good.
This is a good time. Full inhale. On the tongue. Yes. Tilt back. Yes. Yeah.
You are a perfect teacher.
You did it. Good job.
I just panicked again, but I decided I don't want to do it one more time. I was just like, okay, let's go for it. Yeah, it's actually a little bit hot. So,
I mean, it's fire.
again, Alex, thank you so much for helping us to make this beautiful video.
You're the
Madam
best.
Burnz, thank you so much for this incredible lesson.
You're so
and
welcome.
For that huge opportunity to actually try to feel like myself as a fire performer. This is cool trick, and maybe on the party I'll do it again.
Well, once you become a dragon, there's no turning back. You know.
Oh, okay.
Once you go drag, you never go back.
Oh, so there's no way, there's no back.
There's no back. There's only forwards from here.
Yeah, I like it. I like the attitude when you have to go only forward. It's good.
There's
It's
only
good.
going forwards from here.
Well, thank you so much for
You're so welcome.
everything.
My pleasure. So after you eat fire, you have put a bunch of fuel in your mouth that's like really bad for you. You don't want to drink water. You do want to do two things. One is you want to clean your mouth with water. So swish.
And spit it out. I'm gonna. Alex, you are the true hero. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me here. I appreciate it.
And then the second part is that doesn't get all of the stuff out of your mouth. You want to use something like Listerine. Listerine is an alcohol, so it attaches to the fuel and it actually pulls the fuel out of your mouth. Also, before you eat anything, you want to brush your teeth because you can get other stuff in there. So I just like Listerine.
This is scary. I mean, that's scary, but
Coming from somebody that does backflips off a 20-foot wall, like,
come on.
yeah. This is one of the funniest fire eating lessons I've ever given.